What if I told you your life 5 years from now is being decided by the tiny things you do today? Not the big motivational speeches, not New Year resolutions, not one lucky opportunity, but the small habits you repeat every single day. One extra page read, one skipped workout, 1 hour wasted scrolling, one healthy meal, one late night. Tiny actions seem invisible in the moment, but over time, they become your identity. And that's the core message of Atomic Habits. This book is not about overnight success. It's about becoming 1% better every day. Because if you improve by just 1% daily, your life can completely transform within a few years. So in this summary, you'll learn why goals alone don't work, how habits shape your identity, the 4-step formula for building good habits, how to break bad habits permanently, and how tiny improvements create massive success. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again. Atomic Habits became one of the world's most influential self-improvement books because it simplifies success into something anyone can do. James Clear explains that success is not about motivation. It's about systems. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. That line alone can change your entire perspective. Most people focus on outcomes. I want to lose weight. I want to become rich. I want better grades. I want success. But they ignore the process that creates those outcomes. A good system beats motivation every single time. Chapter 1: The Power of Tiny Changes. Imagine an airplane leaving Los Angeles for New York. If the pilot changes direction by just a few degrees, the plane won't land in New York anymore. It could land hundreds of miles away. Tiny change, massive difference. Life works the same way. Small habits seem unimportant today because results don't appear instantly. If you save 100 rupees today, it feels meaningless. If you eat one burger, nothing happens immediately. If you skip one workout, your body looks the same. But habits are compound interest for self-improvement. Bad habits compound negatively. Good habits compound positively. And over months or years, the gap becomes huge. That's why successful people are not magically different. They simply repeat better habits consistently. Chapter 2: Focus on identity, not goals. This is one of the most powerful lessons in the book. Most people try to change outcomes, but lasting change happens when you change identity. For example, outcome-based mindset. I want to write a book. Identity-based mindset. I am a writer. Outcome: I want to get fit. Identity: I am a healthy person. When your identity changes, your actions naturally follow. Every action you take becomes a vote for the type of person you want to become. Read one page, vote for becoming a reader. Go to the gym once, vote for becoming fit. Wake up early, vote for becoming disciplined. You don't need perfection. You just need enough votes to reinforce your new identity. Chapter 3: The Habit Loop. According to James Clear, every habit follows 4 stages. 1. Cue. 2. Craving. 3. Response. 4. Reward. This loop controls most human behavior. Example: cue arrow, you feel bored. Craving arrow, you want entertainment. Response arrow, you open Instagram. Reward arrow, temporary pleasure, and the cycle repeats. Understanding this loop gives you power, because if habits are built through a system, they can also be redesigned through a system. Chapter 4: The 4 Laws of Building Good Habits. James Clear introduces 4 laws for creating good habits. These laws are practical, simple, and extremely powerful. Law 1: Make it obvious. Most habits happen automatically. So the first step is awareness. You must design your environment to make good habits visible. Want to read more? Keep a book on your pillow. Want to eat healthy? Keep fruits visible. Want to practice guitar? Place it near your desk. Environment is stronger than motivation. People think discipline creates success, but often, environment creates discipline. James Clear also talks about habit stacking. Formula: after I do current habit, I will do new habit. Example: after brushing teeth, meditate for 2 minutes. After breakfast, read 5 pages. This makes new habits easier to remember. Law 2: Make it attractive. The more attractive a habit feels, the more likely you'll do it. Humans are driven by dopamine. Your brain loves anticipation. So, Pair difficult habits with enjoyable things. Example: only watch your favorite show while exercising. Only listen to your favorite music while studying. This is called temptation bundling. Another trick: surround yourself with people who already have the habits you want. Because behavior is contagious. If your circle values fitness, you'll naturally move toward fitness. If your circle wastes time constantly, you'll slowly become similar. Your environment shapes your standards. Law 3. Make it easy. This chapter destroys the myth that success requires extreme effort. The truth: humans naturally choose the easiest option. So, instead of relying on willpower, reduce friction. Want to start reading? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 2 push-ups. Want to meditate? Start for 1 minute. It sounds too small, but that's the point. Small habits are sustainable. James Clear calls this the 2-minute rule. Any habit should start with a version that takes less than 2 minutes, because the goal is not perfection. The goal is showing up consistently. Once you start, momentum carries you forward. Chapter 5. Motion versus action. This idea is brilliant. Many people stay in motion instead of taking action. Motion feels productive: planning, watching videos, researching endlessly. But action creates results. Reading about business is motion. Starting a business is action. Planning workouts is motion. Actually exercising is action. Don't confuse preparation with progress. Start before you feel ready. Law 4. Make it satisfying. Humans repeat behaviors that feel rewarding. Immediate rewards matter. The problem is, good habits usually give delayed rewards. Exercise hurts now, but helps later. Studying feels hard now, but rewards later. Bad habits are opposite. Scrolling feels good now, but harms later. So, create immediate satisfaction for good habits. Track your progress. Celebrate consistency. Use habit trackers. Never break the chain. Even if you fail one day, don't fail twice. Because missing once is an accident. Missing twice becomes a new habit. Chapter 6. How to break bad habits. The same 4 laws can be reversed to break bad habits. Make it invisible. Make it unattractive. Make it difficult. Make it unsatisfying. Want less screen time? Delete addictive apps. Turn off notifications. Keep phone away while working. Reduce exposure to cues. You don't rise above environment. You sink toward it. If junk food is in front of you constantly, resisting becomes harder. Success is not about stronger willpower. It's about smarter systems. Chapter 7. The Plateau of Latent Potential. This chapter explains why people quit too early. Progress is invisible in the beginning. You work hard, but see no results. Gym results take time. Business growth takes time. Skill mastery takes time. Most people quit in this valley of disappointment, but successful people continue long enough to cross the plateau. Breakthrough moments are often the result of many small actions nobody noticed. Consistency creates miracles quietly. Chapter 8. Habits and Success. The difference between winners and losers is often not talent, it's consistency. Small daily improvements separate top performers from average people, and habits shape every area of life: health, money, relationships, productivity, confidence, discipline. Your future is hidden in your daily routine. If you improve your habits, you improve your life direction. Chapter 9. The Dark Side of Habits. Habits are powerful, but dangerous too, because once behavior becomes automatic, you stop thinking about it. That's why reflection matters. Sometimes habits that once helped you can later limit you. So, review your systems regularly. Ask yourself, is this habit helping the person I want to become? Growth requires awareness. At the end of the book, James Clear reminds us, you don't need massive transformation overnight. You need small, consistent improvement. Success is not one big moment. It's thousands of tiny decisions repeated daily. The habits you repeat today become the person you become tomorrow. And the beautiful part is, anyone can start. Not with huge motivation, not with perfect timing, just one tiny step, 1 page, 1 push-up, 1 better decision. That's how transformation begins. So, if there's one message from Atomic Habits, it's this: your habits shape your identity. and your identity shapes your destiny. You are not controlled by motivation. You are controlled by systems. Change your systems, and your life changes automatically. Start small, stay consistent, trust the process, because tiny habits today create extraordinary results tomorrow. If you enjoyed this summary of atomic habits, then remember, knowledge only changes life when applied consistently. So, don't just watch this video. Pick one tiny habit today and begin. And if you want more powerful book summaries on productivity, mindset, success, psychology, and self-growth, subscribe to Quick Page Reads and begin your journey toward becoming your best self. See you in the next summary.